Hi, I would like to buy a smartwatch.
Great! Well, do you already have a particular one in mind?
Well, actually, I know nothing about them. Could you clue me in briefly on what they are exactly? What makes them so smart?
Great question! They're computerized and therefore are capable of doing more than just the usual task of keeping time. But let me start from the beginning. The history of smartwatches goes further back than you might think. In 1972, Hamilton Watch Company and Electro Data Inc. presented the first digital watch, an LED prototype named Pulsar, wrapped up in 18-karat gold. In the following years, Japanese companies started making improvements on this model, and in 1983, Seiko released the famous T001, the mother of all smartwatches, as they say. It was made up of two separate screens, a narrow one on top solely for time, date and alarm features, and a 1.25-inch LCD screen on the bottom for video output. This was followed by the release of the Data 2000 and the RC1000. The latter can be seen as a milestone in smartwatch history, since it was able to connect to most computers of the time. The RC20 wrist computer, released in 1985, was at the time probably the closest device to modern smartwatches. This little watch was equipped with an 8-bit Z80 microprocessor, 2 KB of RAM, and 8 KB of storage. It included applications for scheduling, memos, dwell times, and a calculator. In the 1990s, technological developments continued, and the Timex Data Link was the very first watch capable of downloading data from a computer via wireless connections. The data link was the second landmark of scientific progress. It was even used by NASA in various space travel missions. At the end of the last century, Samsung developed the first watch capable of telecommunications and introduced smartwatches to the Android market. The SPH WP10, with its integrated speaker and microphone, could hold up a 90-minute long call. In the year 2000, IBM revealed a prototype Linux smartwatch called the Watchpad. In 2001, its improved successor, the Watchpad 1.5, had an accelerometer, a fingerprint sensor, and a vibrating mechanism. Moreover, among other features, it also had Bluetooth, 8 MB of RAM, and 16 MB of flash storage. Now, at the beginning of the 21st century, momentum for the development of smartwatches had died down slightly. But earlier in this decade, companies once again began to put in effort after the industry's potential was recognized. In 2013, the people put smartwatches back on the radar. Capable of a range of notifications, it could also act as a remote control for your smartphone, as well as other devices like the GoPro camera. The Samsung Gear S, released in 2014, boasted 3G connectivity, allowing it to operate without an accompanying device. Finally, the two devices I'll be telling you about in detail today are the Appel Watch Series 2 and the Connected Modular 45 by Heuer. The former was released in 2015 and it runs on Apple's watchOS 3. Compared to its successor, it has improved features like a brighter screen, higher water resistance, and a larger battery capacity. The latter, released in 2017, runs on the popular Android Wear operating system, enabling numerous smartphone-like features.
Wow, I had no idea that computerized watches had been around for so long. But which one of the two modern ones should I buy?
I guess that depends on what kind of features you're looking for. I'll be doing a direct comparison so you can see for yourself what they have to offer.
Created using Powtoon.